Hey Phantom friends, welcome back, and let's talk today about Phantom of the Opera actor interactions that give me life. I am also here to inform you that September is indeed the beginning of spooky season, so I'm coming at you in full Dracula-esque attire. Look, if you can start celebrating Christmas in October, I can celebrate Halloween whenever the fuck I want. Now before we continue, please consider subscribing and/or becoming a Patreon member so you can have access to all of the Phantom-y goodness. So, I have met a good number of Phantom actors and actresses over the years, even done some intensives and masterclasses with them. Now, I am sad to say that I have been disappointed by quite a few of them that I really looked up to. Ones that you would have thought would have been the kindest people ever. But I won't name names because I'm not a messy girl. Positivity. So instead, let's talk about actors I've met that were amazing people to interact with. First off is Sarah Brightman. Yes, I said Sarah Brightman. Now I was so nervous meeting her because obviously it's Sarah Brightman. Ultimate Phantom royalty, but also because I had heard that she was a little bit of a diva. Girl, what are you talking about? I'm in my 30s now, but back then, my awkward 16-year-old self would have anyone else wondering what the hell was wrong with me. But she was so nice. I mean, she talked to me like I was totally on her level. Actually talked to me way more than the other people in the room. Gave me a hug and kind of stuck by me during, pretty much the entirety of the meet and greet. Side note, on her official MySpace account, yes, I checked, and don't come for me, I know I'm old, she even left a whole ass paragraph of a comment on a MySpace note thing of mine, whatever those were called, thanking me, talking about how lovely it is to have such kind fans, and that we are just as big of an inspiration to her as she is to us. Sure, that might have been a manager technically doing that, but to reach out to a fan that you met backstage at all is just next level celebritying. 100 out of 10 would recommend. Second is Kaylee Ann Voorhees. Now, normally I don't like waiting outside of the stage door unless I was invited, but I don't know, I guess I was feeling annoying that day. But she comes out and she's like, "Oh girl, yes, let's get pictures together." Signed my program. I didn't keep her because, as an actress myself, I know how exhausted you are after a show, but she was so cool. Oh my god. And I have to mention, the day I met Kaylee, there was an ensemble member that came out and fucking recognized me from this channel. I beg your finest pardon. I signed my first autograph that day for a Broadway actress.
Hey, I want to be famous.
Then I got recognized a second time when I struck up a conversation with someone in line the second time I saw Phantom on that trip. Easily one of the most badass New York trips ever. Third is Kara Klein. She played Meg quite a while back, and this woman gave me a full backstage tour after the show, explaining all these little details. I got to walk across the stage of the Majestic Theater because of her. The closest I will ever be. But seriously, Kara is a girl's girl and I adore her. Next is our first Phantom for the video, Bronson Norris Murphy. There is a reason I still use that picture of us together on my outro. He saw my Phantom tattoo and acted like it was the coolest thing he had ever seen in his life. And I'm sure he would have chatted with me longer if there hadn't been a line of 50 other people behind me, but so sweet. Another Phantom I really enjoyed meeting is Ben Crawford, another tattoo guy, apparently, because after a masterclass that I did with him, he asked me for a picture because he was so impressed by my ink that he wanted to show his friends and family. Next, we have Rebecca Pitcher, my very first Christine. First time I met her was when I saw Phantom for the very first time in 2006 during the backstage tour that Kara Klein gave. And she was so unbelievably kind. She talked to me way longer than she should have. Like, girl, I know you're exhausted. I ain't nobody. Go have a rest. And I'm absolutely devastated that I cannot find the Phantom sheet music that she autographed for me. I gotta dig through storage like my life depends on it, apparently. But I'm actually friends with her on social media, and every once in a blue moon, she'll even comment on things that I post, and I'm just like, yes. So, you know, as you can see, we are clearly besties. My, we are really drinking that Delulu lemonade today, Emily, aren't we? And to close today's video, Anna O'Byrne. I was lucky enough to have actually taken voice lessons from her for a while, and she was incredibly sweet. One of the first songs that I sang for her was Someone Like You from Jekyll and Hyde, and when I mentioned to her that I had played Lucy before, she was like, "Oh my gosh, it's such a good song for you. No wonder they cast you." Now, I absolutely plan on making a part 2 on this, so in the meantime, you guys let me know who you've met and what your experiences were. Also, there are a few more Phantom veterans on my friends list that I haven't actually gotten the chance to actually speak to, so if you ever want to hit me up for a chat, you know, you're more than welcome. Stay fantastic with a PH, everyone, and keep your hand at the level of your eyes.